Let's take a look at the concept of overtime pay. Under the FLSA, employers must pay at least 1.5 times an employee's regular rate of pay for each hour worked in excess of 40 hours in a work week. Other than for minors, the FLSA does not limit the number of hours employees can be required to work. Instead, the Act gives employers a financial incentive to limit overtime because those hours of work must be compensated at a premium. That premium is expressed in terms of an employee's regular rate of pay. If an employee is paid an hourly wage, the hourly wage is the regular rate, barring receipt of certain other payments. However, if the employee is paid a weekly salary or a fluctuating number of hours, the regular rate would be the weekly salary divided by the number of hours actually worked in each work week. Computing the regular rate in this manner is nonetheless legal, although a potential labor relations nightmare, provided that the employer previously informed the employee that overtime pay would be calculated in this manner. The basic unit of time for determining compliance with both the FLSA's minimum wage and overtime requirements is the work week. The work week is any fixed period that's recurring in terms of 7 consecutive days or 168 hours. The work week does not necessarily correspond to the calendar week or begin at the start of a workday. Work does not necessarily occur on every day of the work week. With just a few exceptions, FLSA overtime is earned on a weekly basis. It does not matter how many hours an employee works on a particular day. The relevant issue is the number of hours worked in the work week. However, daily overtime might be required under a collective bargaining agreement or state law. Just as there's no daily overtime under the FLSA, hours of work generally cannot be averaged across work weeks. As an example, a long work week followed by a short one to avoid overtime liability. However, employers can rearrange hours within work weeks to avoid incurring overtime liability.